Everything big always starts small.
Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle.
This is the world's first ever sperm race. This is Asher from UCLA versus Tristan from USC. Two legends, one microscopic racetrack. The battle for whose sperm is the healthiest, the fastest, and the tastiest. Whose swimmers will win the race? USC versus UCLA.
Yeah, that was real. Let's head over to ABC News for the official report.
So it might not become an Olympic sport, but it's sure creating quite the fan base. And that fan base raised over $1 million for the world's first ever live sperm race today.
Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam live in downtown Los Angeles. He's going to tell us what this is about. And Tim, I am confused. Can you enlighten us a little bit?
You know, it's a climactic story. It's called the Sperm Race, and it's young men putting their manhood.
No, they did not get a Gaiman to do this news report. ABC, are y'all messing with us? Huh? Show us some respect.
To the test to see how fast their swimmers can go in front of a sold-out crowd.
No, hold up. Y'all not gonna have... My man is not looking at the screen like a little slut. You little freak. All right, what is this shit? He looks like he said, listen, wait a minute. What's the news stories for today? There's a sperm off. Give me that one. He racing down in the streets of LA to get to the goddamn epicenter where the sperm off is happening. Hold up. Let me meet the race organizers. I want to have a fantastic conversation with you. He looked like he's ready to buy merch. He looked like he's ready for the championship game, all right? Motherfucker ready to rush the field and celebrate with the team, you heard? Look at this slut. All right, let's keep going.
Mysterious white stuff shooting from a water gun made this moment borderline raunchy and entertaining. Downtown LA's night scene exploding Friday with an event billed as the world's first sperm race.
Dog, they still rocking mullets in 2025 in LA. Oh, I guess that would make sense.
What the hell made you want to do this?
4 contestants came with the goal to win $10,000 in bragging rights for the strongest, fastest seaman.
I want to build Olympics for sperm.
Eric Zhu is one of the sperm racing organizers. With the help of wealthy investors, the 17-year-old Bay Area high school student and entrepreneur launching this epic competition to raise awareness on male fertility health.
The general public doesn't talk about it because it's so taboo. It's always been associated with adult entertainment or something that's degenerate. What we want to do is we want to make it more of like a sport or a different type of entertainment, but more of like optimizing biomarkers.
The contenders, who were handpicked out of dozens of young men, were given money each week to train their mind, bodies, and diets ahead of the viral, sold-out marathon.
When you really think about it, we all want our own individual sperm races to get onto this planet, so it's only fit that we make this a format that we could all watch and enjoy.
The competitors' sperm put into a microscopic racetrack.
No way.
And then they're off.
No way.
Literally captured on this screen,
no
swimming
way.
to the finish line.
No. Whoa.
No, that's not going to work. You need 2 of them. You got to scoop one into the other.
Yo, send the asteroid. We're done. We're cooked. we are cooked as a society. You know, it's so crazy to think that we have the technology capable of looking at things microscopic. So now we can see this shit. But still, the human innovation and creativity that God gave us is mounting up to sperm races. But here's the thing, though. As he described this, I understand what he's doing. I get it to a degree. I want to listen to a little bit more to formally understand. But I think that dudes are just interested in the sports for one reason or another. It's not my thing, but I get it. So sports in combination with sperm education could get dudes more educated on A, why is fertility dropping amongst men? And then B, the importance of hormones such as testosterone within our body, which has been dropping expeditiously amongst men over the last 50 years. But this is absolutely wild. They did not get a race track for this.
And then they're off.
They moving
the sperm,
too,
literally
baby.
captured on this screen, swimming to the finish line.
I guess they got a DNA test.
The winner celebrates while the loser gets slimed. But perhaps this was the matchup of the night. Male students from USC and UCLA. In the end, the Trojan won. The Bruin got creamed.
Creamed. No, he...
Okay, so Mark, I hope I educated you tonight. It all took place in this studio here behind me. Grammy-nominated rapper Ty Dolla $ign also performed. The organizers made history tonight. They say this is the first sperm race, but it will not be the last.
Wow.
Tim Pulliam, ABC 7, Eyewitness News.
Thank goodness this is a late night newscast.
Yes. Go Trojans.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
Tim, thank you.
I cannot believe that they've gotten $1 million to do something like this. I am not mad at it. The group has what it's called a sperm racing. Listen, for the rest of this, I'm going to call this Lurm because this word is going to get me taken down off of YouTube. A Lurm Racing Professional Lurm Analysis Kit, which measures concentration, motility, progressive motility, motile Lurm concentration, and progressive motile Lurm concentration. According to its website, we're going to go to a website here in a quick second. The group has built a microscopic racetrack that mimics the reproductive system, which includes chemical signals, fluid dynamics, and synchronized starts. Then, a high-resolution camera tracks every microscopic move. The entire thing is live-streamed, complete with stats, leaderboards, and instant replays. The Lurm that crosses the finish line first, which is verified by advanced imaging, wins the race. I wonder if they got to do DNA testing on the one that wins, because how would you know whose is who? Unless they have a method for tagging. In case you're wondering, the USC contestant on Friday won this race. Let's go check out their website so we can learn more. World's first Lurm Race. So this was just in LA. Let's take a look at their manifesto so we can understand a little bit more about the reason that they're doing this. Lurm Racing, 2 legends, 1 microscopic track. So Lurm Racing, when people hear about it, they ask me the same thing every time. Wait, is this actually happening? And the answer is always, heck yeah, it is. But here's the thing. Lurm racing isn't just a joke. It's not just some viral idea for the internet to laugh at. It's something much bigger. Male fertility is declining. Like, a lot. It's happening quietly, steadily, and nobody's really talking about it. Fragile fertility. The average Lurm count of men worldwide in 1973 versus 2018, and it's gone down by literally 50%. Now, if this doesn't scare y'all, I don't know. Like, this is incredible right here, right? You gotta think, like, what are the factors that are leading to this? I think number one, we're living a more sedentary lifestyle. We're doing less things that activates our hormones, right? Activates our testosterone naturally occurring within our body. And I think the foods that we consume, as well as the drugs that we consume, which is why, like, I never understood why the FDA, the Food and the Drug Administration, are together, because they allow bullshit within the foods that then we eat, that then we get sick off of, that then the drug administration creates the solution to whatever is now ailing us. And it's the cyclical, profitable. I think that they should be split up and should be incentivized completely differently, because I think that now that you have the combination of shit like that, and then you put money, right? You try to monetize health and reactive solutions to ailments, people will do what people generally do. And we are the byproduct of thinking the things that we are consuming are okay, but not. Lurm motility is how fast that it moves. Turns out to be a massive factor in fertility. It's measurable, trackable, and just like running a race or lifting a weight, it's something that you can actually improve. But no one's turned it into something that people care about. So we did. We're turning health into a sport. If you can train for sports and spend hours perfecting your form, pushing your body to its limits, then why can't you train your health too? I like this now. Why can't you measure it, improve it, or compete in it? We're building the first ever racetrack for Lurm. 2 competitors, 2 samples, 1 microscopic finish line. These guys got an entrepreneurial mindset, and I'm absolutely here for it. Now that I'm understanding, what threw me off was that newscaster, you heard? Now I'm like, what in the Holly weird is continuing to happen in LA? You know what I'm saying? How the race works. I'm not gonna read all this. You guys can have it up on the screen, but it says that we're gonna turn this into a spectacle. Think press conferences, weigh-ins, live stream races with play-to-play commentary, and of course, world's smallest racetrack. We're building a market where fans can pick up their favorite competitors to see who's crossing the finish line first. Whether it's athletes or celebrities, imagine backing your icon in the weirdest, most entertaining event you have ever seen. The bigger picture, all right? Lurm Racing is just about racing, although let's be honest, it's hilarious. It's about turning health into a competition. It's about making male fertility something people actually want to talk about, track, and improve. The more and more that I read about this, the more genius of an idea that I think that this actually is. Incentivize the masses to care more about health, because these numbers, this decrease tells a bigger picture. It makes you think, this is something that is being tracked, right? Or what are things within us that are not actively being tracked? And we are changing biologically year to year because we're introducing all of these foreign bodies into our systems. I mean, shit, the cancer rate has blown up astronomically. We're seeing ridiculous numbers now than ever before. Could it be things that we're putting into our bodies? Could it be chemicals that are being sprayed all around us to control different things such as insects, pesticides? Could it be the amount of pollution or smog around us that's impacting us? Shit, I'll tell you guys, I have a gluten intolerance, a big gluten intolerance, okay? I was down in Costa Rica a couple of weeks ago. I was eating gluten and I was not having the after effects that happens when I eat gluten in the United States. And it's just crazy to think, like, my gluten intolerance was something that I got when I was about 30 years old or something like that. To go 30 years and then all of a sudden your body is like, nah, no more. We can't take no more. It really makes you think, if I was not consuming a Western diet, would I have this intolerance? Probably not. Nevertheless, what started out as a shit throwaway video that is just ridiculous in nature, I come to find out that these brothers are actually literal geniuses, and I am in support of this. But guys, what is it that you think, right? I talk to guys all the time about the importance of getting your physical, right? Getting your markers, check your biomarkers to see what's happening. Do you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol? And there's not a lot of reproductive health that we talk about at all. Shit, you guys know I had testicular cancer 3 years ago, and I became intimately aware of my reproductive health at that time, at that age, things that I had to never think about before, but now I got to think about it now. Thankfully, I've been cancer-free since that time, and what I was saying is that me telling young men to go down there and check, if it saves one man's life, then that makes it worth it. This right here incentivizes dudes to more intimately know their systems down there so that if something comes up or something's not right, they know what to do so they can try to fix it. But guys, let me know what you think. What do you guys think about this race? Would you ever participate in something like this? Do you think that this is a net positive, or do you think that this is too weird? I can't wait to read the comments from this conversation. Last but not least, guys, join my men's self-development community. Link in the description box down below. If you on TV, go to your goddamn computer and go in the description box, click on that link, beam up, see all of the dope things that's in store, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, you two. Peace.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman if you try to get knocked up by a high value man.